Friday the 13th, a date that sends shivers down the spines of many. But why? Today we'll uncover the history behind this infamous day and its chilling connection to the Knights Templar. The origins of Friday the 13th being considered unlucky are steeped in superstition and history. Some say it dates back to the Bible, Eve biting the apple from the tree of knowledge on Friday the 13th, resulting in her and Adam's expulsion from Eden. Others claim that the ancient Sumerians, who believed the number 12 to be a perfect number, considered the one that followed it decidedly non-perfect. But perhaps the most compelling tale involves the Knights Templar, a legendary order founded in 1118 to protect Christian pilgrims travelling to the Holy Land after the First Crusade. They quickly gained prominence and became one of the richest and most influential groups of the Middle Ages, thanks to lavish donations from the crowned heads of Europe, eager to carry favour with the fierce knights. By the turn of the 14th century, they were known throughout Europe, not just as warriors, but as skilled financiers, establishing a network of castles, churches, and banks throughout Europe. At their height, the Templars were known for their remarkable military prowess. They fought in significant battles, such as the Battle of Hattin in 1187 and the defence of Jerusalem. Their unique tactics and discipline earned them a fierce reputation on the battlefield. The Templars also developed a Templar code, which included principles of chivalry, loyalty, and the defence of Christendom. They became early pioneers of banking, offering loans to monarchs and creating the first form of traveller's check, allowing pilgrims to safely navigate their journeys. But it was their wealth that ultimately led to their downfall, and that end began in the early morning hours of Friday, October 13th, 1307. King Philip IV of France, facing financial ruin, orchestrated a mass arrest of Templars throughout his kingdom. A month earlier, secret documents had been sent by couriers throughout France. The papers included details and whispers of black magic and scandalous sexual rituals. They were sent by King Philip, a monarch who in the preceding years had launched attacks on the Lombards, which were a powerful banking group, and France's Jews, who he had expelled so he could confiscate their property for his depleted coffers. The king accused them of heresy, hoping to seize their riches for himself. It sounds to me like Philip wasn't very good with his money. In the days and weeks that followed, more than 600 Templars were arrested. The Templars were charged with a wide array of offences, including devil worship and financial corruption. Many were tortured to extract false confessions, with methods so brutal they'd shock the conscience today. One such method that was used by medieval inquisitors was called the strapdo, in which the hands of the accused are tied behind their backs and then suspended in the air by ropes around their wrists, intended to dislocate the shoulders. Many of the men were likely stretched on the infamous rack, or had their feet dipped in oil and held over a fire to burn. Given the extreme conditions, it's not surprising that within weeks, hundreds of Templars confessed to false charges, including Grand Master Jacques de Molay, the 23rd and final master of the order. As Grand Master Jacques de Molay faced his execution, he cursed both King Philip and Pope Clement V. The repercussions of this curse seemed to unfold in the years that followed, as both men met untimely ends, further solidifying the ominous reputation of Friday the 13th. But was this tragic tale really the true origin of Friday the 13th's bad luck? Many historians argue that the superstition was popularised much later, particularly in 1907, when author Thomas Lawson published a novel titled Friday the 13th, depicting a Wall Street panic on that very same day. While the story of the Knights Templar adds a layer of intrigue to the superstition, it's essential to recognise that the fear surrounding Friday the 13th has evolved over centuries, blending folklore, history, and a touch of sensationalism. It reminds us how powerful stories can shape our beliefs. So the next time this infamous date rolls around, remember the tales of the Templars and the intertwining fates of kings, curses, and superstitions. If you enjoyed this exploration into one of history's darker corners, be sure to check out my other videos for more intriguing stories like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. But as skilled financiers, we'll do it again after the train noise. But it was their wealth that, oh, fuck off. This birdie, he's trying to throw me off. They were sent by King Philip, a monarch who what's that beep?
He's gonna reverse and up your drive.
Alright, here we go. No. Mate, don't you dare, that reverse lights. Oh my god. The Templars were charged with a wide array of offences. The Templars were charged with a wide array. The Templars were charged with a wide array. The Templars were charged.